Hello everyone. We're going to go through one of the exercises today. A very nice and easy one that you can practice at home and give you some basic tips on what you're doing when you practice your exercise. Now let's start off with our shoulder width position. Okay. You always want a good foundation at the bottom of the body. So you always want the legs. So when you're doing this exercise here, bend your knees slowly and realign the body, pushing the body straight up. Okay? That way you're able to relax and realign the breath as well as the spine. And the breath allows the relaxation to occur. Slowly practice this going down and up. You always need a good foundation when you're practicing your exercises. And you want to use the legs to help with the movements so that you stimulate the blood flow and increase the movement of the chi and blood. When you create and stimulate the movement, then the warming function of the yang energy in the body begins to move, and that will help open up the meridians and the muscles and allow the organs to be nourished, meaning the minerals and nutrients can reach the organs and build up the strength and function of the internal organ. Now let's try this one move at home called raising arms. One of the most simple moves that you always see in Tai Chi exercises. So starting with your feet apart together, then lower the weight down. Then slowly sink your legs and push the body up slowly with the legs and raise the arms. Let the arms float upwards and then sink down very slowly, relaxing the weight down. So you want to maintain the posture upright, and you want to use the legs to bend, and you want to use that to push up. And while you're pushing up, the body is upright, keeping the head sitting on the torso of the body. Then the arms float, and you can sink down slowly, leaving the arms to float down very slowly at the same time. The slow movement is what's going to help build up the blood movement and the circulation. You imagine trying to do a movement just moving your arms only. There's no point in doing that. That's just like going to the gym and doing bicep curls only to build up. So what you want to do in Tai Chi or slow movement exercise is you want to use the entire body. So sinking down very slowly, breathe in, raise the arms, and breathe out, sinking the weight down on both the legs to create stability when you are actually moving. So engage the quadricep muscles and the glutes, okay, and the hamstrings. They'll help you to really lift the body and the arms. Try not to physically lift the arm, but rather let the arm float as if you've got two strings pulling the arm up and then relax down. While you're doing this, the posture you want to maintain is a straight back. So sinking down in this position here, you lower down. Make sure the bottom's not sticking out. Here, you will want to tuck the tailbone in and lift the posture upright and keep the head straight. So that way, you can feel whether you're not. And readjust each time. Look in the mirror, see if there's any changes, and come up. So when you're coming up, you lift the arms up and then sink the weight down very slowly. And that way, you can imagine like you've got a blanket and you're flicking the blanket and creating this wave. That would be how you would do the movement and to visualize. Visualizing is really important when you're doing the exercise. Without that, it makes it even harder. So try this movement with me. Whilst all of you are staying home during this time, take 5 minutes off your work time and just practice this one movement. Breathing in and breathing out. Repeat for the next 5 times. Perfect. There you have that movement there. It is important to move slowly because if you move too fast, then you are unaware of how you're using the body. For example, if I perform a Tai Chi movement here, and let's say I just do a few weight transfers and move like this here, it depends on where you're looking. Where are you looking? Most people will look at the hands and not look at the feet. But the feet is what makes my movement most allowing my weights to help me freely. Okay? So it's important that when you do the movement slowly, you're working from below and you're working upwards. Then you're working on the breath to regulate and breathe out, sinking down very slowly. Here's one other movement you can do at home, help to reduce the shoulders, tensions, and some of the pain. Now, when you do your exercise again, have the feet shoulder width apart, point them straight. Bend your knees, push the knees out to the side. So this is in, push them out, let the quadriceps hold. Then, when you do the exercise here, you want the head to sit on top of the shoulders. Then the shoulders sit on the chest, the trunk stays still, push and sink the weight down into the pelvic region, then down to the knees, then down to the legs. And make sure you pull the weight to the heel of the feet. So that way, when you're using it, you're not applying direct pressure to the knee, but actually applying the pressure to the muscle. So here, embrace the morning sun. You can try this exercise at home. Breathing in on the way up. Breathe out, sinking the weight down very slowly. Try and even the weight out when you're sinking down, when you're going up as well. So here, don't even have to breathe first. Let the body breathe in naturally. Involuntarily breathing function will occur. Then at the halfway point, breathe in. On the way down, breathe out very slowly so that you learn the control of the body. And that way you're able to build up the endurance and the strength. If the movement is just repeated like this here, or moving too quick without any intent from the mind, then the exercise becomes almost obsolete. There's no point in doing it as you only tire the body out, using up all the energy and consuming it. So let's do those two movements again for today. So sink down, raise the arms, breathing in, and breathe out. Push with the legs up, breathing in. Sink your weight down and breathe out. One more time, breathing in and breathe out, sinking down. Now let's try and embrace the morning sun here. Pull the arms out to the side. Now you can also retract the shoulders back and lift. Push with the legs. Keep a slight bend even when you feel like you pushed all the way up. And slowly sink down, relaxing the weight down. Now let's try and move this one a little bit slower. Then, when you're finished, give yourself some time to close your eyes. Try some meditation for about 30 seconds. Once you've completed that, make sure you transfer the weight, step in, and balance the weight, and realign your posture, pushing all the way upright. We do have Skype lessons available, which will be also commencing next week. Okay, feel free to join in, send us an email. More details can be found on our website at www.khorlivingchi.com.au. DVDs and books are also available. Okay, so we'll see you next time. Thank you very much.